Okay, start na ng day 9, everyone. September 27, 2023, Wednesday. Let me know kung malakas yung background music ha. Pwede natin hinaan. World Golem Culture Center Grand Opening to be held in Bhutan. Lunar Cell Panel prototype ready for the first test. Newcomer progressive elven metal band Avatar tops US music charts. Huh, I thought there was more stuff in the drawer yesterday. Am I misremembering things? Let's see. All the ingredients are stocked up, and the weather's keeping quiet. Looks like a good night to listen to some stories. And speaking of stories, let's have to check our. Oh, si Gala and si Hyde! Okay, and Tito J and Rio 1 in my coffee shop for today. Naantay ko na lang si naantay ko na lang si Lucas. Ay, birthday ni Riona, September 18. Ba't ang daming September dito sa game na to? Why? Uy, dinner with my team. Oh, nice. Ang cute. Ba, may bonnet. May bonnet si Tora. Like a normal schedule. I'm taking an easy day because self-care is important. Don't forget to take a good rest once in a while too, everyone. Hey, pray. Lucas, have you ever heard a story that wows you so you try to go for your dreams because you're so inspired to do something or anything? Eh, oy, nilike din ni Neko Shell. Okay. Okay. Back to our customers. So, why are you looking at me like that? Good evening, Mr. Hyde, Mr. Gala. Nice to see you too. Teka lang, malakas ba yung background music natin? Or okay lang? Okay lang naman? Baka maingay lang sa pandinig ko, sandali lang. Baka maingay lang sa aking ears. Kaya pala ang lakas ng lahat. Naka 100% pala siya. Okay. Nice to see you too. How did it go at the hospital today? Well, it was fine, except I was a little exhausted. With the side eye, let's go. Goodness, are you having issues with the children again? No, that's not it. It's just, well, for starters, my Fury is giving me a hard time. Your Fury? Is it the full moon already? Nope, but I sometimes get pre-Fury symptoms. Pre-Fury symptoms? Yeah, it's a common thing for werewolves. A few days before the full moon, our body starts to prepare for Fury, and that changes the way they react to pretty much everything. Symptoms vary depending on who you ask, but it can affect our muscles, our appetite, our energy levels. Wait lang. Ayan. And other stuff. Small but annoying. That doesn't sound pleasant. To be honest, it's not great. For me, I've been feeling pretty sore and more tired as usual, and a bit crankier as well. Cranky. Si Hyde talaga with the side eye. Hyde eye. Is there a drink that could help you with that? I never found one, but if anyone can come up with it, it's you, Mamma Mia. Since a galahad can soothe your fury, Maybe it would work pre-Fury as well. Maybe, but I think it'll need more to be more relaxing. Like a Galahad, but with no caffeine. And maybe blue? Blue tea ang hinahanap niya. So blue, milk, and ginger. Speaking of ginger, I have to prepare the ginger I have in the fridge. Gala tea. How cute naman nung ano. Here you go. A gala tea for you. Do you come up with these names on the spot, Mamma Mia? No. It takes a bit of soul searching to tailor it to the situation and so on. That almost makes it sound like you know in advance what we're going to order. Oops. Call it a sixth sense. Right. Let's see how your sixth sense tastes. Oh no. Wow. This is excellent. Exactly what I needed. Very happy to hear that. Cute-cute talaga nitong dalawang to. What's with the long looks? You two? Did something happen? Actually, Mamma Mia, I guess I'll just come out with it. I need your help. My help? Come on, I wasn't that bad. No? But I was so tired today I nearly fell asleep on the job. Ugh. But most importantly, it's not good for you. Moping around, sulking, refusing to look at situations. I've never seen you like this, and I'm getting worried. There's nothing to worry about. You say that, but then you spend entire nights looking miserable. No advice I can come up with is good enough. And Hyde, I barely, I'm barely keeping it together as it is. You should know by now how I feel when fear is about to hit. Um, I take it you two ended up chatting yesterday after all. You bet we did. After I walked out of here, I headed home and found this one, lying on the sofa, staring at the ceiling, looking so gloomy it sucked the color out of the room. And it's not the first time either. It's a constant these days. Please help him, Mamma Mia. I'm at my wit's end. Ano problema ni Hyde? Mr. Hyde? Ah, fine. The truth is, I'm bored to death. Or I would be, if it wasn't for the whole immortality thing. I'm nearing 40 years old, and I've never been this bored in my entire life. Interesting. You usually make it sound like you're much older. 40 years old in vampire years. I'm not saying how old that is in other species years. Eyes on the prize, Mamma Mia. Intervention first. Gossip later. My apologies. Why are you so bored, Mr. Hyde? My job. What was that? My job. Hey, no need to shout. Well, I'm also irritated about it, okay? I'm not exactly used to sitting around twiddling my thumbs, but modeling stopped being fun ages ago. You did mention something like that last time. You are trying to leave modeling behind then. Yeah. Is there a specific reason for that? It's all just so brief. Back when I started modeling, people thought of fashion in a different way. They wanted to keep their outfits for a while, so they had to be elegant, well made, and versatile. Some campaigns that I featured in stayed on billboards for months, and I knew the clothes would last decades. In a way, it felt like I was building a bond with their wearers. I endorsed something that would feature in their cherished moments. But then social media came, and it all became disposable. The clothes themselves, of course, but the models even more. I shoot a campaign, the brand posts it online, and it gets attention for what? 10 minutes? Then another campaign comes in, and everything's forgotten. Blink, and it's gone. There's no bond to be built there. Isn't it that changing these days, though? With slow fashion and the like? That's true. And people are getting into vintage clothes too. I salute that. But the reality of my job remains the same. What about your fans? You have so many people following you. You mentioned that last night, and my answer hasn't changed. They follow me because they think I'm pretty. Being admired is nice, but it doesn't constitute a bond. So are you saying that you'd like to leave more of a mark? Maybe so. It would be nice if I did something that people remembered, that became a part of their lives in a real way. You do know you have people in your life in a real way, right? People who always remember you? That's not the same. Maybe you should study to become a doctor or something. That would make a real difference. No, thank you. The job still needs to be fun. Studying for 10 years just to exhaust myself in 14-hour shifts? Did you mistake me for a hardworking vampire? Do you see what I'm dealing with, Mamma Mia? It does seem to be a thorny issue. Perhaps you'd like to mull it over with a drink in hand, Mr. Hyde? Yeah, that sounds good. Just make me something I like. Ano nga ulit yung gusto nito? Yung Zobo. Anything you see me enjoy recently or when we first met? Yung Zobo. Yung Zobo. Zobo. Ano ba tayo ibibigay sa kanya? Wala. Bakit nawala lahat ng mga items natin? Here you go, Mr. Hyde. You seem to like this well enough. Nice, Mamma Mia. And you lost your bet, Hyde. A bet? When Hyde was wallowing in self-pity yesterday, I told him many people cared about him. And I bet you could remember what he liked, even if he gave you no instructions. So now I get to say that I was right. And Hyde gets to buy me dinner at the place of my choosing. Ugh. You're going to pick that horrible steakhouse again, aren't you? You know it. Have you won other bets in the past, Mr. Gala? Let's see. You say it, Hyde. He won every single he, he won every single one of the bets we've ever made. Wow. Yeah, I'm this close to being able to buy a new TV with the money I'm saving on food. Just rub it in my face, why won't you? ah, not really the person I'm expecting to see. Gusto ko si Lucas. So wait lang, sulat lang natin. Si Gala, si Hyde, being remembered yung issue niya. Tapos si Lua. Actually, parang nakikita ko yung pattern ng Coffee Talk 2, which is parang about legacy. Parang yung pinag-usapan nung sa Banshee, nung Rio na may mga fairies, may mga remembrance. Tapos, yun din yung kay Lucas, ganon, legacy. Tapos ito naman kay Hyde, legacy din niya bilang model tsaka connection niya. So, tuloy na natin. Oh, hi everyone. Hey Lua. Hi Lua. Busy night, I see. Hi Miss Lua. Busy and lively, just the way we like it. That's good. And I'm really glad you're here, Hyde. I wanted to apologize for the other night. I was so excited to see you, especially since it's been a while. But we ended up fighting with Baileys instead. You must be getting bored of our arguments. It's alright, they're kind of fun to watch. How are things with you two, by the way? Just let me order before I answer. If that's alright, Mamma Mia. Of course. What would you like? I spent the whole day talking in meetings and presentations, so I have a bit of a sore throat. Is there anything you'd recommend for that? Definitely something with lemon and honey. Sounds great. I'd love a lemon and honey drink then, please. Yung cup syrup. Ah, green tea. Ay, mali. Reset. Green tea, lemon, and honey. Cup syrup. Cup syrup. Cup syrup. Cup syrup. Serve it. Hi, Ange! Welcome to the stream. Suso from the field. Pauwi pa lang. Grabe traffic putang. Uy, ingat ka pa uwi. Umuulan pa. Here you go. Some honey to soothe and some lemon to boost recovery. Ingat ka, Ange. Thank you so much for the bets. Thanks, Dr. Mamma Mia. Naging doktor na tayo ngayon, guys. This is truly lovely. Just what I needed. That's great to hear. My company's trying to get a big contract. So I've been organizing meetings with everyone, making sure it's all going according to plan. That sounds pretty tough. Yeah, it's a lot of responsibilities and decision making, and part of me likes that, but part of me feels the pressure of it. So it's nice to be able to unwind with a warm cup. Anyhow, to answer your earlier question, Gala, you've probably gathered that Bay and I have been fighting. Yeah, and Hyde told me a little bit about it too. Right. Well, we haven't discussed the wedding for the past couple of days. And honestly, it's done me a lot of good. The thing is, I know Bay means well. He suggests all these things that he thinks I'd like. And I should like them. He's paying attention, not just sending random ideas. I should be grateful that he's trying to please me, but I get annoyed. I get annoyed instead, and then I start to feel guilty that I'm annoyed, which makes me even more annoyed. It's not great. I know. Well, it'll be easier if we always acted rationally. If we only got annoyed at the right people for the right reasons. Annoyingly annoying, 'di ba? But things aren't that simple, are they? That's true. Although I guess if you figured out what actually annoys you, it would help. Guys, wala kasi si Mori ngayon kabigla ko nag-stream. That's the problem. I'm not sure. At first, I thought I was tired or worried. The decision making at my job is taking a toll for sure. But it's a bit hard for me to also deal with organizing things in my personal life. Also, the financial side of it is hard to navigate. I don't want Bay to spend too much money, but he's right that involving my family comes with strings attached. I'm not sure how to avoid that though, but I'm realizing that might not even be the main issue. The more he sends me links to venues and caterers, the more it all feels wrong to me. I don't mean the wedding itself. I want to get married to Bay, but the way we're planning it, I don't know. I've been to my friend's wedding before. I've also been browsing the most popular wedding pictures online. There are always these big parties, very put together, very classy. They have their whole families over, their friends and their colleagues. They rent these beautiful barns and they hire live bands. They wear designer dresses and bespoke suits. I used to look at that and think, this is great. This is what I want. But now, it all just feels more and more off to me. Why don't you tell your fiance that? Eto na naman po si Sir Sketch Banat. Let's go! Real talk na naman. What if he thinks I'm getting cold feet? Or that I'm questioning his ability to help with the budget? That's up to how you communicate it, isn't it? Right, but it's still a difficult topic. We've been through so much. You all know that. This is supposed to be our special day, a way to celebrate our partnership. But he wants to honor that. He'll feel awful if he thinks I don't, or if he thinks I don't trust him. I swear, you and your elf are well matched. You always worry so much about what others think, instead of working out your own wants and needs. Yes, banatan mo, Sir Sketch. Let's go! Banat! You do realize the important bit, right? I mean, generally, yes, I get that. But how does it apply here? What do you think it means to honor your partnership? To celebrate it properly, for starters? Right. And who are you in that partnership with? I believe you met him. The blonde guy with the puppy eyes. Right. I'm glad you remember that because you were making it sound like you were in a relationship with your friends who got married and the strangers who put wedding pictures online. Ay! Sunog! Sunog ka, ate girl! This is your relationship you're celebrating. Why are you so concerned with other people's weddings? Your special day needs to make sense to the two of you. Have it in trainers at a fast food joint if that's what you like. That way, that way you can also take the budget out of the equation. A simpler wedding won't feel shabby if you make it feel properly yours. Um, I still want a pretty outfit and decent food, thank goodness. But point well taken. It's just my family might have certain expectations. Did they openly say that? No. Then maybe they do. Or maybe you just think they do. The only way to find out is to talk to them. Besides, isn't Bailey's also about to become your family? You sure are the only family he's got. I'm not saying to disinvite everyone or to fight with them or anything, but you shouldn't put their needs above your own. I really shouldn't, should I? You've given me food for thought. Thanks, Hyde. My pleasure. Ang sungit talaga ni Hyde. Amazing how you perk up when you give people advice, Hyde. Maybe you should become a therapist. Imagine mo therapist, no, si Sir Sketch. Tapos ganyan magsalita. Oh no. Hmm. Ahem. Gee, thanks for the vote of confidence. I did say I might become a couples I did say I might become a couples counselor, but I agree with what you all implied. I don't think I'm quite tactful enough for that. Riowan therapist. Oh, so problema ko yan. Ay, pucha. Lagot, lagot. Ang mas malala doon yung sasabihin, oh, tapos, oh, tapos, na yung problema. Oh, tapos. Imagine mo yun. Oh my God. Oh gosh. Are you looking are you looking to change careers, Hyde? He's bored of modeling. Finds it too impairment. Wants to leave a mark. Wants to have fun. Just a very quick summary. Oh, I see. Well, is there any way you could make modeling fun again? I don't think so. Last time I had a proper fun was maybe 20 years ago. Shucks. What happened then? I was modeling a capsule collection for a young designer, and she wanted to take her own pictures. She got a studio, lodged the outfits there, found someone to do the makeup. Then she whipped out an old film camera, a proper relic. I hadn't seen one like it since the 60s. My granddad has an old black and silver camera with two lenses. Wasn't it something like that? Yep, exactly like that. She said she preferred it because of the way it captured the light, and also because it was a slower experience, something that would allow us to connect more. At first, I didn't think much of it. I started doing usual posing, switching, posing some more, but something felt different. Then I realized what it was. Most of the time, we were just talking. She only took a photo once in a few minutes, if that. Is that unusual? Yep, most fashion photographers take dozens of pictures in a row. I felt a bit sorry for her, to be honest. I thought she didn't know what was she doing and that she was wasting her money. But we had a great time, and we got kind of friendly, I guess, because at the end of it, she let me use up the remaining exposures. I fooled around, shot some random stuff, and one portrait of her. Then she suggests I come with her to her dark room, watch how she developed the pictures and how they came out. You always have a fondness for dark places. Heh, comes with the territory. But for as for the pictures, well, they were gorgeous. First of all, I looked really like me, you know, a me I could recognize. But that's not even what stuck me with the most. It's the care she put into processing each frame, working each picture through the chemical bath, hanging them, drying them. It was like watching a magic ritual. And her portrait. When she saw it, she got a bit emotional. She said she was used to being on the other side of the camera, and it was the first time she really liked a portrait someone took of her. May feeling siya. Ah, I'm in a weird place these days. It's not like me to tell these kinds of tales or to launch into soppy monologues, really. Just forget it. No, I think it's a beautiful story, and it gives me an idea, I think, of another career for you. Photographer. You'd be doing you'd be doing both of us a solid. Go on then. Well, maybe it's because I've looked at so many of them recently, but apparently film is making a big comeback for wedding pictures. It's what you said, it captures the life beautifully, and it's a more personal, slower approach. Maybe you could try that. Who? Me? Yes, you. Not me. Then who? No, the other vampire who's looking for a new line of work. I think you've gotten the wrong guy here, Lua. I know I'm disgustingly sentimental these days, but I'm not that far gone. Attending one wedding gives me cavities, let alone several per month. Ah, well, forget about it then. No, 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 no. Don't forget it. Don't forget about it at all. It would be perfect for you. Come on, Hyde. I know you like to play strong and sarcastic, but you are sentimental. Ugh! And you love to chat people up. Hey, let's go, Ryowan. You solve all the bridesmaids drama and offend the offend the parents. But most importantly, you do something for these people that they'll never forget. They look at your pics their whole lives. If that's not leaving a mark, I don't know what is. Eh, photographer na siya. You're assuming they won't get divorced. I don't know if this is the right topic for Miss Lua. It's alright. I know some marriages end in divorce, but that doesn't change anything, does it? Whether a marriage lasts for a few months or several decades, the wedding is still an unforgettable moment in someone's life. That career in the mafia is really looking up. You're hopeless. I'm falling asleep on my chair now, so I'm gonna head back. Do whatever you want, you thick skulled vampire. Just don't stay out too late, okay? Yeah, alright. That's my cue as well. I have some thinking to do. Maybe some talking. Thanks again, Hyde. And good luck. I hope your next adventure is a good one. It will be. Good night, Lua. Good night, Mamma Mia. See you later. Good night, you two. Akalain mo Here we go again. Last one sitting. Indeed, proper night owls. You didn't say anything about the wedding photographer idea. It's ridiculous, right? That's not for me to say, but I wouldn't call it ridiculous. It sounds like you enjoyed the whole film photography experience. And you do like being around people, don't you? I do sometimes, but I'm not romantic. People get married, they think they're taking first steps into forever. Well, there's no such thing as forever. Everyone ends up disappointed in some way, and then next thing you know, I don't want to sound too depressing. So, you do believe in love? Of course, I do, but only a certain kind. You can only choose to keep supporting someone to enjoy their company. You can do that for years friends, family, lovers. But at the end of the day, you're still you, a separate person. They're still them. There's no two souls becoming one. Not really. I know. The one time I tried, it really didn't work out. But do you regret trying? No, I guess I don't. It confirmed for me that marriage and the like, it's never going to be my thing. And there's freedom in knowing that about myself. It's given me space to build other relationships that work much better. But at the same time, when I see people who truly believe it, people who walk into it willing to share their lives so closely, even if for most of them it won't pan out. There's something beautiful here, like watching a butterfly fly too close to a flame, or a flower bloom like it will never wilt. Ang lalim naman, Hyde. Ano ba yan? Well, in my case, I singed off my wings, but I'm still here. And on that day, for that minute when I said we'd be together forever and meant it, I sure felt alive. If you know all that, then you must also know that it's something worth celebrating and something worth helping other people celebrate. You're a tricksy one, Mamma Mia, and I'm too tired to fight your logic. Which means it's time for me to head back. Of course, Mr. Hyde. And I meant to say I appreciate our one-on-one chats. I hope we can keep providing you with a comfortable space here. Oh, it's plenty comfortable for sure. Besides, well, it all boils down to this, doesn't it? The way time passes for me is very different for anyone else I know. Thank goodness Gala is from a long living species. But even then, he'll grow old before I do eventually. The world will change 100 times, technologies will die out, new technologies will come. I will feel again the way I feel now in a century, maybe or two, and Lua and Gala won't be around to give me advice. The world won't wait for me. But you will. Am I right, Mamma Mia? Oh no. Do you guys know? Alam niyo na ba kung anong klaseng tao ako? That is very perceptive of you, Mr. Hyde. Eh, you've grown to know me quite well. It's only fair that I know you a little in return. I suppose that's true. So, anyway, I'm looking forward to that, to continuing our story. It's nice to know that no matter how much time passes, there's always going to be someone here rooting for me. Thank you for your trust, Mr. Hyde. We will make sure it's not misplaced. We know you, sa banyo ka nagsistream. Ay! Ay, hindi ah. Kala ko naka-echo na naman ako. I know you will. And on that note, I guess I'm going to go browse for some film cameras. What's the worst that can happen? Indeed. Take care of yourself, friend. And you as well. Hala, alam niya kaya kung anong species ako? Sandali lang ah. Alam niya kaya kung anong klaseng species ako? Nakamag-anak ako ni Neil. So that means alien din ako? But some of us will. Wow. Okay. End of day 9. So magiging photographer na si Hyde. Wow. So, day 10 na.